Hello grade 4, today we are gonna study unit 10 decimals. At first, what's the meaning of decimals? Decimals, it means the denominator that has 10, 100 or 1000. A fraction which has in denominator any power of 10. In that case, we convert it into decimals. For examples, I have 6.3. 6 is called a whole number, and this point it's a decimal point, and 3 is decimal part. So now we divided the number into two parts. Left one is whole and right one is decimal, and between them decimal point. Number 1. If the denominator is 10. Number 2. If the denominator is 100, it means we put the point after two digits. For example, if we have 21 and 4 over 100 equal 21.04. So here we have two digits after the decimal point. It reads as 21 and 400 or 21.04. Now we have a fraction form and decimal form. Number 1, if we have 6 over 10, we can write in decimal form as 0.6. We put the decimal point here after one digit because we have in denominator number 10. Number 2, if you have 24 over 10, we can write as 2.4 because the decimal point now here is moved after one digit. Number 3, I have 126 over 10. Now the number in decimal form, it will be 12.6. Book page 65. Let's solve it together. 60 divided by 10, it's easy, equals 6. 90 divided by 10. When we have the dividend and the divisor, we have two zeros, we cancel the zeros. So now it will be 9. Next one. 300 divided 10. Cancel 1 0 from 300 and 1 0 from 10. The answer will be 30. Next one. 230 divided by 10 equals 23. Next one. 720 divided by 10 equals 72. And 1500 divided by 10. We cancelled 1 0 from the first number dividend and 1 0 from 10. It will be 150. Next one, 6700 divided by 10 equals 670, and last one here, the answer will be 482. Record the fraction and decimal. Here we have a bar divided into 10 parts, and the colored part here is 6. So the fraction will be 6 over 10, and in decimal represent 6 over 10 as 0.6. So we count after 0 6 dashes. So the number now will be 0.6. Number 2, we have 4 colored parts from 10, so the fraction will be 4 over 10, and in decimal form count 4 dashes after 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will be 0.4. Number 3, colored. Count how many colored board here. Colored board here 9, so 9 over 10, and the decimal point after 9, so it will be 0.9 before 1. Number 4, 0.7. How can we represent 0.7? So we colored how many parts? 7 parts. Okay, and last one, 0.5. So we will color how many parts here? Of course, 5 parts. Number 6, 0.6. Let's color together. Here I have 10 parts. I will color from them 6 because 0.6 represents 6 over 10, or 6 parts or 6 pieces from 10. So we colored 6. Number 7, 0.2. Of course, we will color how many parts? Yep, 2 parts. And record what decimal is showing. Number 1, I have 1 column and 3 squares. So the 1 column here in number 1 is represent 10th, and the small squares represent 100th. So the number now will be 1 and 3 squares read as 1300th. Number 2, how many columns? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 whole columns. And how many squares? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 4 and 6. The number will be 0.46 or 4600th. Number 3, let's solve number 1. Number 1 here, you have the whole square, and this whole square represents 100. If we take 2 from it, it will be 0.98 or 9800th. Number 4, I have whole square and 3 small squares. I said before that the 3 small squares represent 100th. Now the number will be 1 and 3 in 100th, or 1.03. Now we have number 5. Let's color 4600. We will color 4 column represent 10th, and the 6 small squares represent 100th. So let's solve it together. We color the 4 and they color the 6 small squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And number 6 here, let's color 72. So we will color 7 whole column and 2 small squares represent 100th. So we color the whole 7, that's mean 10th, and 2 small squares represent 100th. Now let's move on to the places of the number. We said before that the left part represent the whole number and its places, ones, tens, 100, 1,000, and so on as we know it. And the right part represent the decimal parts. Like for example here we have 2 in 10th place and 4 in 100th place and 9 in 1000th place. Number 2 in 10th place, its value is 0.2, or we can read it as 2 over 10. Number 4 in 100th place is read as 0.04 or 4 over 100. This is the value. And last one, number 9 in 1000th place, its value 0.009 or 9 over 1000. As we know it, number 8 in ones, its value is 8. So the place value and value. Let's start with place value. The place value here of each digit. For 3 is tens and 5 is ones, and by the way 35 represents the whole number. After decimal point we speak about decimals. The first digit after decimal point is tenth, 9 is hundredth, and 4 in thousandth. So let's move to the value. The value of 3 is 30, and value of 5 is 5, and value of 6 is 0.6 or 6 over 10. Value of 9 is 0.09 or 9 over 100. And last one, value of 4 is 0.004 or 4 over 1000. So use the number to answer the questions. I have 532 and 89 hundredths. Number 1. What is the value of the 3? 3 here. Let's solve it together. 3 in whole part or decimal part. Of course, 3 in whole part. So 3, it will be in whole in tens place. So its value will be 30. Number 2. What digit is in the hundredth place? The hundredth place here we have 9. Number 3. What is the value of the digit in hundred place? The hundred place here, it means the whole one, because we don't have at the end of the word THS. So here we speak about the whole. So in hundred we have 500. Last one, what digit is in the 10th place? When you see THS, so you know that we are in decimal place. So the decimal here we have 8 in 10th place. Good luck. Thank you everyone. Bye.